has been a very busy day today, but it feels like I really need and have time to make a devlog. So first we need to test this one. This is a pearl drink. Pearl drink, I'm not sure. But we're gonna test this, then I'm gonna start the devlog. Oh, okay, this was tasty one. Welcome back to a new devlog for BLIXIA game. Yeah, first did I start making a little bit more with the level design. I added water shader, and then after that did I make more height places and made some more plants and more stones placed a little bit everywhere. I don't know what's problem always with my hair. Always it looks like, yeah, you can see. I don't need to say anything. But yeah, the next thing I start was adding rendering object. So maybe you wonder what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, rendering object, you can do something like when you're behind something, you can hide your player, but then can you have a material example with gray color, pink color or something like that. So you're adding a material to the example player, so when you're behind something you're gonna see effect with the material. And that's a great way to have example. Right now I don't have a fading effect for the game, so I'm gonna use that. So now when we're behind something, yeah, we can see the player, and then it feels like, okay, it's not good to rendering everything. So when we're behind objects, it's gonna have this effect. But when we are behind an enemy or maybe an NPC, we don't need to use that. So yeah, simple, just remove the layer, then it's fixed. Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna be very serious. I'm not sure why I'm gonna say this, but click on subscribe if you like this. I'm sorry, but if you like this, click on subscribe. Okay, move forward. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see the time, but it's 7 o'clock. And it's dinner time. Sometimes my energy it's not the perfect to making dinner, so sometimes I make something very simple. Yeah, so this is a quick meal. It's 25 serves, and this is really tasty. It's salt caramel, and of course I got this one. I got some chocolate too. This is very tasty too. And the same 25 serves and some quick meals if you don't have time to make food. And no, this is nothing like sponsored. I don't recommend it or anything. I think this is only in Sweden too. I'm not really sure, but it's a Swedish company. But yeah, this is my dinner at least. It's one deciliter. I'm not sure if it's called same in English, but in Swedish is 1 deciliter. This one is really tasty. I'm not sure. I had never been a really fan for salt caramel, but this one, it's really great. Yeah, you did hear I said we did add water to the game. And yeah, what can we find in water? Yeah, we can find fish. So it feels like, okay, let's add fish to the game. Starting to make a very simple and clean fish model. Remember, this can be just a prototype model, just to see how it's gonna work. So I started to design a fish, made a simple animation, and yeah, that you can see my skills. My skills are very top. Yeah, so we did make some animation. After that did we add it to the game. And yeah, what do we need for a fishing system? Example, maybe we can say animal system, animal feature. We need nav mesh. Nav mesh is really good. It's quite easy to work with when you want to add, example, objects that moving to different path. Okay, so I have been adding a pathfinding for the fishes now. I did make some very simple scripting, just using nav mesh and adding nav mesh agent. And that you can see here, I have adding some point so the fish can find a destination. So this is a very clear and simple solution, and we can use this for the animal later, like cat, dogs, fox, bears or whatever. This is a great start with the animal pathfinding. So I'm starting to add the fish, testing a lot of codes. Something didn't work, something started to go. Got some trouble with the nav mesh, added some surface, and yeah, it's starting to work. The fish started swimming, and I was very happy. But there was something else. And it feels like it's quite boring when you're walking on the water and the fish just staying there and the fish doesn't do anything. So it feels like, okay, when you're close to a fish, the fish can be very afraid for you. So it feels like, okay, let's add a fair script. So whoa, now can the fish be fared when you're walking on the water? It looks like shit. I hope you're not making a game or something. That really looks shit. I hope you just one. Listen to this one.
You're a piece of shit. No one cares if you go missing. You could jump right off a bridge and the world will not be different, 'cause you're just a waste of space. No one likes you anyway. Fuck your therapy, you'll never be okay. Shut the fuck up!
Okay, remember, we're gonna talk about a concept here. You're gonna see is just a concept. I did make this very fast. We're gonna have a cave feature in the game. We're gonna have two different caves. We're gonna start with this concept you can see. This cave, you're gonna see a cave that you can go inside. And when you're going inside, I'm gonna use post-processing to make it a different color that depends on what cave you're inside. Example, if the cave are very cold, you want a little bit more bluish color. If it's a more warmer cave, we're gonna have more orange red color. So it depends how the cave's gonna be, but you can see the concept how it's gonna be. But remember, I'm gonna remove this completely from the game. This is just a concept that you can see how it's gonna be later. And there's gonna be one more cave. Remember, this is just caves I'm talking about, not like castle or anything like that. So the other cave we're gonna talk about is deep caves. And deep caves, it's gonna have loading. So when you're entering an entrance, it's gonna load a new scene. The other cave, you don't need to load a new scene. It's gonna be, you can just walk instantly in there without loading a new scene. So that's quite fun. But why I gonna have a deep caves is because some caves I want to maybe have very different light. I don't want to have the sunlights, and I want to maybe completely redesign the scene. So we're gonna have the deep caves that you need to have an entrance to enter. And I'm gonna make a concept for that too, or maybe I'm gonna just finish the scene and add it to game later. But yeah, what do you like about this cave system? Does it look fun when we're adding enemies, adding more objects inside it, yeah, you can comment if you like. Okay, a fast question about my animal feature that I'm gonna add, or I have already added it, but what do you feel like? Do you feel like I need to add something special for it? Example, do you want us to kill the animals? Or yeah, like hunting them? Yeah, you can give me some concept that maybe I can sit and think what we can do more with the animal feature. Have a great day.